SoFaygo, one of the biggest artists in the underground, but his big blow up into the mainstream has not happened yet, and then leading to Faygo being surpassed by many other artists on the come up, largely due to Faygo's inability to actually drop music consistently. Recently, Faygo's music has actually been leaked with his last 2 albums being completely surfaced, those 2 albums being Never Apologize and War 2, but recently it seems like Faygo is in a whole brand new red hair era, just dropping his new single, which actually sounds absolutely insane, and it seems like Faygo is finally consistent and can potentially make a huge comeback for this summer. And Faygo blowing up in 2021, dropping a single Knock Knock, and waiting 2 years to drop his highly anticipated album Pink Hearts that didn't end up selling so well. And y'all probably know the whole rest of the story of SoFaygo, and it's been talked about thousands of times on YouTube, on Faygo's quick rise to success with him being labeled as Up Next and for almost 4 years, but with him being more talented undoubtedly than a lot of the guys like Yeek, Ken Carson, and Destroy Lonely, all those artists have surpassed him, even though all 3 of them, all those artists have surpassed him, even though all 4 of those artists have actually blown up around the same time, that being the 2021 underground. If you ask me in 2021, man, who will actually blow up first, Faygo or Yeet, I no question say Faygo. But yeah, man, it's crazy how tables have actually turned. And with him being signed to Cactus Jack, obviously you would think that he actually would get a big push from Travis, obviously being a big cosign in hip-hop. But this man Travis ain't give my dog Faygo a feature yet. And for example, man, Faygo being featured on Utopia, it would have gave this man the biggest push, being on the biggest hip-hop album of 2023. But with Jack Boys 2 dropping soon and the Cactus Jack label getting bigger and bigger, with Don Toliver rising to the top as an artist, and as Cactus Jack is overall growing as a label, there's no way Faygo is gonna actually fall off, because he's always gonna be relevant as long as he actually is signed to this label. But the only thing that's been holding him back right now being signed is obviously not dropping as much as he should. But recently it seems like Faygo has really taken the fans' criticism and has dropped a few singles these past few weeks. And the first single being the song Tut, which actually was absolutely shat on for actually no reason whatsoever, even though that song sounds like old Faygo. And that's what the fans wanted in the fucking first place. But hey man, regardless, that song was absolutely heat, and I definitely love how Faygo uses his melodic sound on that song. And for his newest single he actually just dropped today, that being Life So Crazy, this shit is one of the best Faygo songs I've heard in a while. People absolutely love it, man. Max is going crazy reacting to the song on his fucking stream. So yeah, man, this is what this man Faygo needs to actually do. Just drop good ass songs every so often and build off the hype he actually is gaining. And even from the songs that actually have been leaked, and for example, songs off the albums War 2 and Never Apologize have been some of the best Faygo music I've actually heard. Honestly, bro, I'd argue Faygo has one of the best unreleased catalogs. Literally in my Spotify local files, I got 80% fucking Faygo leaks. And especially War 2A, bro. What a fucking fumbled album. He should have definitely dropped that album, especially for the OG fans who actually were tapped into the original War album that actually dropped back in 2019. Plus, I'm pretty sure Gold Plus leaked before it actually did drop officially, and it became arguably the best Faygo project. And that album was the perfect example of what Faygo should actually do with his albums, and that being to not take that much time to actually drop it. And as it's been a year since the album did actually drop, man, so Faygo fans are actually waiting for his next album. And if it wasn't for the leaks, man, we probably would have actually gotten either War 2 or Never Apologize. But obviously with Faygo's team taking too long to actually drop, fans started to get impatient, and then both albums did eventually end up getting leaked. But looking closer into Faygo's career, a big reason why he actually is still relevant is because he still has an insane diehard fan base. Every Bob Lamb / underground post that you actually go to in the comments, and there's always Faygo fans spamming SoFaygo gifs, bro, I swear to God. And there actually was a moment a few months ago and where Faygo fans were actually turning against him. As much as people hate on this man Faygo, you can't deny he's a super fucking talented artist. He's better than Yeet, he's better than most of the mainstream, and he can definitely go into the mainstream, and he really is just one hit song away from actually blowing up again. All this man needs to actually drop is a super catchy song like Knock Knock, for example, and make sure that bitch absolutely blows the fuck up. But overall, this new red hair era from Faygo does actually seem special coming from a Faygo fan for a couple of years. Besides that, man, in the comments down below, comment down below your favorite Faygo song. Thank y'all for watching, man. It's been Am, and I'm out, guys. Peace. Love y'all. Fuck.
Stumble hop on that rig, hop on the coupe, we go blitz. Tryna hop in that whip, I see I pull out a stick. Nowadays, they all be on dick. That's all be on gang, I'm rocking that rig. They be talking shit like go pay your rent. It better be high, so y'all be on fence. Stir the up, we giving the dent. We serve a little safer than that. We ain't real trip for the net. Tell you anything for the net. Probably young, but so we high as a jet. Probably young.